45 this morning, just a few months after a major round of layoffs at U.S. Steel. A company announced today that it is permanently closing its Fairfield operation.
Yeah, people who live and work in the community are calling the move devastating tonight. WIET 42 News reporter Parrish Alleman is live outside U.S. Steel in Fairfield with this story. That's all
yeah,
you at
Jim,
5.
Devastating is exactly the word that Fairfield's mayor used when I talked to him about this today. He tells me that about 1,100 people will lose their jobs when the operations here shut down. Now, I also spoke with people who own other businesses here in the area, and they told me they think this shutdown is going to be bad for everybody. People who live and work in Fairfield say empty buildings and boarded up businesses are a pretty common sight.
Oh yeah, there's probably 70% of the buildings, commercial buildings, are closed.
Now there is one more business closing in Fairfield, U.S. Steel. The company announced it will permanently close its blast furnace and steelmaking operations at its Fairfield location in November.
It's really going to hurt because you have many people's work there.
I spoke with a few Fairfield business owners. Jeremiah Pearson owns several tire stores. He said he thinks the plant shutting down will have a negative trickle-down effect for everyone else.
One thing about a big plant closing down, it affects the small businessman. And the small businessman is really what keeps the community going. And if we can't keep the community going, then we can't expect nothing but to close ourselves, and the community is going to suffer. And Fairfield has suffered long enough.
Matt Tortorisi can see U.S. Steel from the parking lot of his business. He told me he thinks the main economic impact will be Jefferson County losing whatever money U.S. Steel pays to be here.
You can only imagine they're not in Fairfield for nothing. You know, they've got to be something. They have to pay something to be here, like the rest of us do.
Now, this obviously affects the people here in Fairfield, but the Steelworks location, or the steel location here, sits in county limits, Jefferson County limits. So I spoke with the county commissioner about this, and he said that they are actually working. The county itself is working to help these people who will be losing their jobs. I'm going to let you hear from that Commissioner Stevens coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. We're live near Fairfield. Parrish Alleman, WIET 42 News, coverage you can count on.